Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for 17th or 23 July with me, Adrian Nelson, your psychic tarot reader. We're going to take a look at your recent energy, what brought you towards where you currently are. We're going to take a look at your current energy, immediate future. We're going to clarify, and then we're going to end off your reading with some things that you might want to look out for, some things in your shadow side, self-sabotaging things that you're not aware of, that you just want to be aware of for your own highest good. I also recently recorded a guided hypnosis for y'all, which is for releasing negative energy and growing a closer connection with your guides, your guardians, your angels, just all for your highest good. You need to go look for it. I'm going to put it as a suggested video at the end. So, those videos that are coming up at the end, it's going to be there for you. So, let's get right into it. In your recent past energy, what has brought you towards where you currently are, Sagittarius? You've got the Six of Materials, which is the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Materials, and the Page of Materials. So a very pentacle situation going on there in the recent past. So I feel that for many of you, there is a space that has happened over here that it's almost like all of a sudden things just started to work out in your favor. Yes, 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 yes. Lots of positive things, lots of incredible things. For those of you that were maybe challenged by finances, it's like there was a positive turn in that. Everything just wonderful. It's almost like a fairy or fairy godmother or the universal source, whatever, just sort of did the thing what they want, and then everything just worked out so beautifully, so perfectly, so positively, karma on your side, everything just really great. But I feel there might be some sort of, with Five of Materials, Five of Pentacles, there might be some sort of something here, some mindset, some problem, kind of like persisted. Especially with, it could be money or something in the physical, something with your sense of independence, security. It's a little bit in a, like a wiggly sort of space over here. Not 100% as secure as you might have liked it to be. Something here, it almost feels like it wasn't dealt with. And it's like you kind of came to the realization that I'm going to have to deal with that. For my own highest good, for my own greatest good, for my own peace of mind, for my own greatest experience of life, whatever it is, I feel that you have to deal with it. And for some of you, you could have been in that space where there with the Five of Pentacles next to the Page of Pentacles. Sometimes we feel we don't want to sort of, deal with something or someone sort of head on, because what if you do that and you go into that lower vibrational space? But sometimes in life, we just have to really, really put forth that very definitive yes or no. This is how it's going to be. This is how it's not going to be. This is what I'm going to put up with. That is what I'm not going to put up with. I'm fed up of this, so this is what I got to do. All right. And what I love is that I can see that for many of you, you came from a point of love, honor, and respect. So, you may have ride something out there for a while, hoping that things are going to work out, trying your best, doing your best to be honorable and respectful and considerate and whatever. But it seems like at some point you just had to say nope or yes. All right. Let's see what that is bringing you in the current space, because there is a very, very sort of like in physicality energy. So in your current space, where that has brought you Five of Voices, so Five of Swords, Queen of Emotions, which is Queen of Cups, and Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands. So some of you may be in a space at the moment here with the Five of Voices. You may be in a space where open confrontation is kind of almost like unavoidable, and when we say open confrontation, it doesn't mean that you have to, to go towards somebody with like a sword or something like that, But there's a space here where I feel that for many of you, it's almost like coming face to face with yourself and saying to yourself, why would I allow this for myself? So I feel that it's for many of you, even though it might not be the most pleasant sort of scenario that might be happening at the moment, it's almost like deepening your own foundation, your own sense of security, your own sort of relationship with yourself, it's like going deeper. It's going deeper, and it might not feel that positive, but it actually brings you a lot of peace of mind. So I don't know what it may be. You all can let me know in the comments, but I feel there's a lot of peace of mind that's coming to your life at the moment, and it's just because there's something that needed to be dealt with, you know. Um, and it's like going to that next level, which I can't remember who it is that had that. I think it was Aries. I speak under correction, but I think it was Aries that it's that whole thing where you have to say enough is enough. This is where I'm drawing the line. Enough is enough, you know. And if you are because and there's such an amazing sense of peace, inner peace. You know, I always say that's available here for you, and I always say that, you know, if your inner peace is the thing that you have to sacrifice, that price is too high, you know. And you may want to kind of embark on the same journey that I have. Maybe some of you have already done that. But I really, really, really took a couple of weeks to really get clarity within myself about what does inner peace really mean to me? What does it mean to me personally? You know, what does it represent to me? You know, if I speak about inner peace for myself, what does it mean? And I feel that for some of you, you really want to, you know, even though I feel that for some of you have already done that, but if you haven't, or you could maybe do it a bit of a refresher, could really be something that can be very beneficial for you to focus on. Um, because source is stepping in through here with Ace of Inspiration. There's new ideas. You know, you are encouraged to follow your gut, and your gut might start giving you kind of guidances where you think, I don't know. You know, if it's something that is not going to break the camel's back, and that's maybe how you want to sort of look at things. If it's not going to break the camel's back, maybe you can take a chance because maybe it's going to work out for you. Because I do feel that source is definitely guiding you here, you know. And as I always recommend, if you are open to the highest good, to new things, following your light, because I feel that your light is growing here, like your inner guidance. And if you're open to that, place your dominant hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath, and claim that for yourself. Let's see what's happening going forward. Amazing stuff. You've got the Chariot, which is Cancerian energy. You've got there in the middle the Hierophant, and then you also have the Seven of Voices, the Seven of Swords there for you in that last card. So this is about really moving forward. And you know, I feel that some of you let something slack, you let it go, but you kind of got to see how um, the thing is that sometimes, you know, we get into things like spirituality and self-development, and you know, and we in that sense that you must only focus on the good, but life is just life, you know. And sometimes the love and light approach is not the most beneficial one. And again, as I'm saying, I'm not saying suggesting anybody sorts out their troubles with the axe or AK-47 or anything like that. But what I'm saying is that sometimes you have to get the definitive yes or the definitive no for yourself. And I feel that for many of you, you could have let something slide a little bit too much, but maybe realizing, or let me put it like this. When you put something on a scale and you weigh it, you know, here's the situation and here's your peace of mind. When the situation becomes heavier than the peace of mind, it might be time to start being open to making some changes. Okay. With the Hierophant energy over there, which is Taurus energy, it's about value, it's about self-esteem, it's about who am I, it's about going to that next level, it's about realizing that you're worthy of more. It's almost like whatever situation you're dealing with here is preparing you for that next level. I feel there's a space that for some of you, you might have the experience almost of like walking alone. And it doesn't mean that nobody wants to support you, but sometimes in life there are certain things that, you know, we have to do on our own. It's just the nature of life. And I feel that you're really about to see how strong you are. Now, for some of you, there might be some challenges going forward. Um, Confidence, even feeling a little bit mentally off balance there sometimes. Let's clarify. Let's see what it is that the universe has got for us, and let's definitely see what is that guidance for what it is that you want to look out for. So let's clarify that recent past first of all, because I want to see how that ties in with the energy that's heading your way. You know, I don't want to freak you out if I don't have to. Well, I never want to freak you out because that's not the point of tarot. So looking at the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles in the recent past. It's almost like you embarked on a journey, which is a perfect journey for you, but you embarked on it slightly too soon. So maybe you made a bit of a rash decision over there, and then for some time there was sort of like non-action in that result. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so started something new, started something great, took initiative, opened new pathways for yourself, and there's a bit of a space here of, have I done enough? Should I have done more? Should I have done differently? I would say probably, but the thing is, in life, it is what it is. And there's a big sense of peace that can come from it is what it is. And I remember, and if I can share this with you quickly, about 4.5, maybe 5 years ago, myself and my brother-in-law, we were sitting on the back of the porch, and we were both sort of like very down and out, no hope, what's the point of being around, and that sort of thing. And I remember it was this beautiful moonlit evening, and we were probably inspired by the moon and the stars, and it was a full moon, and we were like, we kind of said it on the same time, it is what it is. And when you do that, you sort of take away that heavy burden from your shoulders of always blaming yourself for things, and it is what it is. You can't change it. This is life. It is what it is. You sort of, it's this way of surrender, and then things just start to happen for you as well. So if you're still in that space where you're really, really hard on yourself, it might be time to just accept that, you know what, maybe I could have done things differently, but I didn't. And there's no point in crying about it now because the milk has been spilled. Okay? Sorry. Looking at your current space, because some of you are not being very kind to yourself. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Inspiration in your current space. Let's clarify that. Some of you are not being very kind to yourself. You are blaming yourself for things. Oh my goodness, I started to hope, I shouldn't have, and so forth and so forth. Let's see what the universe has got for you. There's a cycle here that is ending, and there's a new cycle that is starting. There's a new sense of stability that's actually coming into your life with the world energy, which is the Saturn energy, which is the big changes. And Saturn brings big changes, often very positive changes, but they feel very, very contrived. Okay, but there's a here with the Page of Pentacles, especially here next to the Moon energy, which is Piscean energy, which is about your emotions and your dreams, those beautiful things. It might not feel that way, but it's the end of a very, very, very difficult cycle for you, Pisces. Sagittarius. End of a very, very difficult cycle here for you. Start of a new journey of success. Start of a beautiful new journey on success, especially security, independence, money, all those type of things. So a lot of the, I'm not saying there with the moon energy, I'm not saying that you shouldn't think what you think and feel what you feel. But what I can tell you is that a lot of the things that you are worried about and concerned about and maybe dreading that may happen will not actually happen. Okay. Again, if you resonate with it, place your hand on your heart. Take a nice deep breath and claim that for yourself. Claim that breakthrough. Okay? Let's look at the energy heading away, because here you've got the Chariot, you've got the Hierophant, you've got the Seven of Swords. This is all about new beginnings. This is all about new starts. This is all about success. It's just challenging. New things can be challenging sometimes. So let's see what clarification we've got there. So we've got the choice energy of Gemini there with number 6, with these beautiful two figures coming together over there. We have got Libra energy over there with that card in the middle. Which is justice energy, and we've got the 6 of Wands, victory and success in every way, shape, and form. So there's things coming together here. Some of you, maybe it's a love situation that you're dealing with. There's marriage here on the table. There's renewing vows here on the table. There's new strength here on the table. Some of your connections, your relationships with others, but also with yourself, with your person, may have taken a lot of strain, and that in itself is beautifully, beautifully balancing as well. Okay, and there's success here for you. There's stability in the emotions. There's a space to breathe coming in here for you. So if you are very, very, very worried at the moment, Sagittarius, and you feel that things are not going to work out for you, know that there's something beautiful that's coming about. You are just experiencing a lot of the conflict that we as human beings often feel when it does come to new experiences and new beginnings. Okay. Let's see what it is that you want to look out for. Look at what is at the bottom of the deck. You've got the Fool card, which is all about new beginnings, and even the Strength card as I opened it, which is about healing from what doesn't serve you and always going to that next level. Okay. If you find the reading helpful, if you resonate with it, I'd really appreciate you liking it, giving it a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. For those of you that are already subscribed, I really appreciate your support. If you're not subscribed, I would really appreciate you considering subscribing to the channel, hitting that all notifications button, so you know when your weekly readings are coming out. Again, look at what we got. So we got the Six of Wands again. And then next week, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is Jupiter energy, things going in a positive direction for you, luck going in a positive direction, and the Two of Cups. So it seems like for some of you, whatever is happening in your life or whatever might have happened in your life, I feel for some of you, you're still midway in it. Personal relationships may be taking a knock, saying that you don't have time for love right now, you're not going to try to bother if it's not working out. But I do see things working out in a positive direction very, very beautifully for you, especially in love. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope that that helps. For those of you that might be concerned about what if you end the connection and you'll be alone, there could be a beautiful marriage just around the corner for you. Okay, so I hope that that helps. For those of you that are open for deeper guidance, you can also book a personal reading. The details to do that is down below in the description. There's a link for my step-by-step tarot reading course. There's a link for my free oracle card reading course. There's a little bit of a description as well as a link that you can click if you are open to beautifully advancing your life through online regression hypnosis, or what some people call past life regression. And also remember, basically coming up on the screen for you at the moment is that beautiful guided hypnosis as well, which I really hope you benefit from. From my heart, namaste, love and light. Until I see you next time, bye, Sagittarius.